My child, I know what you're thinking. I see the burden you carry when no one is watching, and I know you want to give up. Part of you wants to run away. Part of you doesn't know if you can keep going. I know that spiritual exhaustion. I know that weariness of the soul. The cross on my shoulders was almost impossible to bear. Every step went beyond what this body could carry, and a part of me cried out, I can't do this anymore. But I kept going. Do you know why? Because someone was waiting at the end of that road. Someone weary, wounded, completely exhausted. A lost sheep who believed they were too far gone to be found. Someone who needed to know that my Sacred Heart never gave up on them. That person is you. It was for you that my Sacred Heart allowed itself to be pierced, crowned with thorns, and even so, it never stopped burning. Out of love for you, I searched for you, my lost sheep. Not because it was my obligation, because it was impossible not to go. There were 99 sheep who were safe, who knew the way, who had the strength to keep going. But you were not among them. And when I realized you had wandered away, I didn't hesitate. I went. I did not judge you for leaving the path. I know how it happens. One step, then another, and then one more. And suddenly you look back and no longer recognize where you are. It is not weakness. It is what the weight of life does to us when we carry it alone for too long. I searched for you in the darkness, in places no one else was looking, in the hidden corners where you believed no one would ever find you. And then I heard you. Not a cry, not a call for help, only that heavy silence of someone who no longer has the strength to ask for help. I found you exhausted, on the ground, not knowing how to return to the shepherd. And do you know what I did? I did not ask you to stand up. I bent down. I placed you on my shoulders, and I carried you, because lost sheep do not need to find their way home alone. They only need to stop running away. If this message is reaching your heart, subscribe now. Every week, many souls find here a reminder that they are not alone. And then, when I finally found you, I did not see a failure. I did not see someone without faith. I did not see someone who disappointed me. And what I saw is probably the opposite of what you believe about yourself. Do you know what you believe I saw when I found you? A failure. Someone who was not strong enough. Someone who disappointed everyone. Maybe even me. I know that judgment because you repeat it to yourself every day. But let me tell you what I really saw. I saw someone who has carried too much alone for far too long, who got up every day even when they didn't want to, who kept going even when life no longer made sense, who remained standing while everything inside them was begging them to stop. That is not weakness, my child. It is exhaustion. Let me ask you something. If someone you loved were carrying everything you carry, would you call them weak? Then why do you do that to yourself? The world will call you weak for wanting to give up. But I have never seen a coward carry so much pain for so long. There is a difference that almost no one ever taught you. One thing is giving up. Another is reaching your limit. And you are still here. You still feel. You still care. You still hurt. Do you know what that means? It means there is something inside you that has not given up yet. Something that is still fighting, even when you believe you are not fighting. That desire to run away that you feel, I did not come to condemn you for it. I know it well. But running away will not give you the rest you are looking for. And staying Staying is one of the quietest forms of courage. No one sees it. No one applauds it. But I do. I always have. And there is something in this heart that burns, especially for those who have reached their limit. For those who no longer have the strength to pretend they are okay. And now, I need to show you what that fire is. That fire I spoke of. It has a place. Here, in my sacred heart. My sacred heart was crowned with thorns, long before the spear pierced my side, because every thorn carried the pain of the children I love, children who would suffer in silence, children who would believe they were alone, children who would one day think about giving up. Do you know what one of the deepest pains is? It is not being wounded by an enemy. It is loving someone and watching them drift away. I know that pain. My heart carried it. But it did not close itself off. It did not grow hard. It did not stop loving. It kept burning. And do you know for whom it burns the most? For those who have reached their limit. For those who are exhausted. For those who believe they have gone too far. For those who can no longer see any value in themselves, it is precisely for you. There is something you need to understand about my heart. It doesn't belong to the perfect. It doesn't run toward the strong. It runs toward the wounded, the weary, the broken. You look at your wounds and imagine that they push me away from you. But my heart was torn open precisely to reach wounded people. People like you. I do not draw near to you despite your pain. I draw near because of it. Because your wound was never a reason for me to walk away. It has always been a reason for me to come closer. And when my sacred heart was pierced, water and blood flowed from that wound. Not rejection. Not condemnation. Life. Mercy. A new beginning. And that same heart is still burning now. While you listen to these words, not because you have done everything right, or because you earned it, but because loving is what my heart does. It is what it has always done. Even when you run away, even when you fall, even when you believe you have gone too far to be found. That fire of love has not gone out, and it never will. And that is why I need to ask you for something now. My request today is this: do not run away. Not now. I know it feels like there is no way out. I know the exhaustion is speaking louder than hope. But where will you go, my child? The weight is not out there. It is deep within you. And that is exactly where I want to reach you. That is why I said, come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Those words were always meant for people like you, for those who have reached their limit, who have cried alone, and who have thought about giving up. You do not need to solve everything today. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to take one step toward me, and allow me to walk with you. My child, look at me. You wanted to run away. You wanted to give up. I know. But there is a reason why you are still here. A reason why your heart is still beating. And why you found my message today. Your story does not end here. This chapter of your life is not the ending. There are still pages you will write. There is still healing you will experience. There are still encounters I have prepared for you. And one day, you will be grateful that you did not give up today. So stay. Just one more step. Just one more day. And when you no longer have the strength to keep going, rest in my heart. Because my sacred heart never grows tired of searching for my children. And even when you think about giving up, I keep choosing you every single day.